Greetings everyone, my name is Numdolf, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Scar H and comparing it to its closest rival, that being the SA58. Up close, this weapon will be dealing 36 damage, landing it at 3 shots to kill. This will drop down to 22 damage, landing it at 5 shots to kill. This might not seem like that much of a difference from the SA58, which will be dealing 34 and 22 damage at a distance. However, after something I discovered recently, this is actually quite a huge benefit for the Scar H. You see, while both these weapons have a headshot multiplier of 1.5, both of them also have a stomach multiplier of 0.9, which is very unique to these two and another assault rifle. Why this matters so much for these two weapons is because with the SA58, if just one of your bullets hit your enemy's stomach, you will take your shots to kill down to 4. However, for the Scar H, you can hit 2 shots in the stomach and still be able to kill the enemy in 3 shots. And of course, you're also able to 2-shot your enemy if both your bullets are in the head. Taking a look at the range for this weapon, represented by one of my beautiful graphs, and comparing it to the SA58, we can see that there isn't really much of a difference here, other than the Scar H outperforming the SA for about 1 meter. Slapping on either the modified rifling attachment or the precision barrel, your range will obviously increase. At this point I don't really know what more to tell you about this other than the fact that the precision barrel continues to prevail. As always, I will present you guys with a visual representation of the shots to kill. In this first clip it will be the longest distance of which you can 3-shot people, and in the second one it will be the distance of where you start needing 5 shots to kill. As for the recoil of this weapon, while it isn't completely perfect, I would say it's slightly more manageable than the SA58 one is. Because this weapon doesn't go as much from side to side as the SA does. It tends to mostly just go up in the air, and while it does do that pretty fast, it just makes it easier to control than when it flips from left to right. Also, I've taken a strange liking to the Ironsight on the Scar H. Something I mentioned in my SA video was that I really liked the Ironsight on that weapon, however it was hard to use due to the combination of it and the recoil. However, as for the Scar, I just feel like it works together. The recoil and the Ironsight complement each other so well that I really just prefer using that. Moving on to something where the Scar H doesn't actually outperform the SA58, that being the rounds per minute, which is only 545. Which actually does make it the slowest shooting automatic weapon in the game. This together with the damage of the weapon puts its time to kill at 0.306 up close and 0.500 at a distance. Comparing this to the time to kill of the SA58 and the average time to kill of the assault rifles, you can see that while it is outperformed by the SA by a bit, it is pretty average in time to kill and doesn't really fall behind even though it's shooting so slowly. In one area where you are punished for the slow rounds per minute though, are if you're missing your bullets. Because with such a slow fire rate, if you're missing any of your shots, your time to kill will plummet. Furthermore, your hipfire is also pretty affected by this, as you can't as easily just mow down people as you would be able to with a faster shooting weapon. So while it's accurate like many other weapons in the game, you might have a harder time doing it. As for the reload time of this weapon, it will take you 2.7 seconds if you still have bullets left in the chamber, and 3.4 seconds without any bullets left. This will be taken down to 1.9 seconds with bullets left in the chamber if you're using the quick reload perk, and 2.4 seconds without any bullets left in the chamber while using that perk. Furthermore, your magazine will hold 20 bullets, which can be extended to 25 through the use of an attachment. You will bring 100 bullets with you into combat when you respawn. These stats are basically the same as with the SA58. It's hard for me to really give a good recommendation as for attachment for this weapon, as I feel like you really have a lot of options. Something I would like to mention though is those 5 extra bullets that you can get from the extended magazine will actually help you quite a lot. This is actually because of how slow you're shooting, which means that those 5 bullets will last a lot longer than they would on any other weapon. Well, we are nearing the end of this video, and obviously there's a reason why I kept comparing the Scar H to the SA58. This is because it's two very similar weapons and people are having a lot of trouble deciding between the two. Personally, I do feel like the Scar H slightly outperforms the SA58, and if I were to recommend one of them, it would be the Scar. However, this is not because the Scar is just miles ahead of the SA58, As you might have been able to tell from the video, they are fairly close. I just feel like you have more options with the SCAR and it's easier to reach the full potential of the SCAR than it is with the SA. As you guys may remember, I did make the choice myself to choose the SCAR for this video instead of letting you guys vote as I usually do, because it was so close to winning last time and it is a weapon that has been requested ever since the start, so I figured I would let this video be about the SCAR. However, as for the next video, I am counting on letting you guys vote, so do look for a link to the poll in the description or the comments down below. And then I'll see you guys next time. But until then, take care.